the way. Oh, coat is fabulous.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello.
It's okay. So how long have you been in the fur industry?
I've been in the industry for over 25 years.
25 years?
I started when I was a freshman in college.
Oh, wow.
I needed a summer job, as all kids do with their freshman year. And I joined the trade association because we were busy in the summer. We were promoting furs. That was a busy time, even though it's hot. But that's when we start our promotions for the winter. So the association needed help. And there I was, and I sat behind a desk looking at all these gorgeous furs, and I think I was hooked.
Okay.
From day one.
What is like your favorite part of like the fur? Do you like doing like the PR? Do you like doing like the product development? What aspect?
Yeah,
are
I've
you?
been involved in different areas of the industry. I mean, mostly the promotional side. And I've really done the promoting the fashionability of fur and the beauty of fur. I dress a lot of celebrities in fur. I promote fur in magazines. I work with stylists and editors so that they can use furs in their fashion stories. And I love the beauty of it and the way it makes you feel. And I've really taken to the industry, so I've been involved for a long time.
Okay. And what would you say is like the most sellable or wearable fur? Like, is it the chinchilla, the rabbit, the fox? Like, what is the most used?
That's a good question. I mean, there are a lot of furs that are popular. I think the most popular is mink.
Okay.
It accounts for probably 75% of all the furs that are sold. And I think it's because mink is not a very overly thick, dense, fluffy fur. And,
Right.
you know, most of us women don't like to look heavier than we need to be.
Right.
And mink is short hair, so it's very flattering. And it's flattering if you're a size 2, if you're a size 20. You know, you have furs like fox, which are beautiful,
Right.
but they're a little bulkier. So
Right.
not all women can wear them and have it be flattering.
Right.
So, you know, mink is a little flatter fur, and I think that's why it's so popular. As I said, 75-80% of all the furs that are sold is mink.
Okay. Well, with the rise of social media over the past, 8 years, PETA has made a mark by just throwing blood on fur wearers and stuff. Should fashion industry ban the use of fur?
Absolutely not.
And why not?
PETA is entitled to their views, and I respect it, what they believe. If they don't want to wear a fur coat, that's perfectly okay. But their agenda is not just about not wearing fur.
Right.
Their agenda is about not using animals for any purpose. So they're against leather and wool and silk and fur. They're against food. They're against meat and fish and dairy products. They're against using animals for medical research. They would rather have a person die than to have research done on a rat and sacrifice the life of a rat.
Right.
They're against circuses. They're against zoos. They're against seeing eye dogs. They're against pets because they feel pets are a form of slavery when you walk with your dog on a leash. So their agenda goes way beyond just fur. So it's really very extensive. But if we're talking about fur, you know, we live in a country where freedom of choice is the cornerstone of our society.
Right.
And if people choose to wear a fur coat, they should be respected and allowed to wear a fur coat. If someone on the other side chooses not to wear fur because they don't like it, they don't want it, it doesn't look good on them, that's okay. And, you know, we're not here to tell anybody that they have to wear a fur coat. But I think everybody's rights should be respected in a country where freedom of choice is the cornerstone of America.
Okay.
And to your point about the proposal of them drawing blood, it really never happened.
Okay.
That was great PR on their part.
Great.
saying that if you wear a code, this could happen to you.
Okay.
One of our members with a trade association was one of the biggest fur cleaning companies in the country. They store upwards of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 coats a year. They have never reported a coat coming back with anything thrown on it, according to what PETA has said.
Right, in the
coats
press.
have come back with, you know, makeup stains and all sorts of things. But they've been very good at perpetuating that myth that if you wear it, this will happen.
Right.
And I think we're an industry that's mostly women, so they feel that it's a little bit more vulnerable, and women get scared. And they were successful in getting that out, that if you wear it, this could happen. But the fact is, it did not happen.
Okay. Okay. What would you say is the pro of keeping fur in the fashion industry?
Oh my goodness, how long do you have? I mean, furs are beautiful. They're warm. There is nothing warmer than a fur coat.
Yeah, we definitely need it in New York City.
There's nothing more, and especially in New York or in Chicago, these are walking cities.
Right.
People walk, and you need to keep warm. When I see these girls walking in their little, wool coats,
That's not enough.
it's for me. When it goes below 50, I'm sorry, I get cold. So there's nothing warmer, and you look good, you feel good, you feel luxurious. I see when women come in and they put on a coat, they straighten up, they put their lipstick on, they fix their hair up.
Right.
It makes you feel regal,
great.
and it makes you just feel beautiful. And I've seen it, and that's every reason to wear it. I mean, furs with the proper care can last 15, 20 years,
Yeah.
25 years. You can have them restyled, remodeled. You can take, we have a lot of girls coming in with their grandmother's coats that were handed down to them. It might be a little bit out of style, so you can cut it and make it shorter. You could put a trim on a denim jacket. You could put fur inside a denim jacket and have it lined and just have something cool. You could make it into pillows.
Yeah, this
the
one
home,
looks good.
Right, for the home, rugs for the home. I mean, you take care of the fur, it will last you forever.
Yeah.
So you talk about sustainability. Fake fur is a look. If somebody chooses to buy, a bubblegum pink fluffy jacket because they like the look, that's okay.
Right.
And it's fashionable. But don't buy fake fur because you think it's a viable replacement for real, because it's not.
Right.
Fake furs are made of plastic. They pollute the environment. They're not biodegradable. So, understand what the issues are. If you like the look of a fake, sure. But it's not the answer to being anti-fur.
Okay.
That it's not. And I think people need to understand that, because very often I hear women say, well, I still want the look of furs, I'm just going to go fake because I don't want to deal with animals that are killed for their pelts. Well, that's not the answer, because fake furs are plastic, pollutes the environment. And we're all worried about conservation today and environmental concerns. So fake fur is not the answer to that. It's another fashion item,
Right.
And that's okay. Freedom of choice.
Okay.
It really goes back to freedom of choice.
Right.
But just you have to understand the issues. I deal with a lot of model agencies, and very often the model will say, I don't want to wear fur. But she's dressed in leather pants,
Right.
and her Birkin bag, and beautiful Louboutin shoes. So, I very often go to model agencies and speak to them and have them understand what the issues are. Yes, some of the models say they won't be in a cigarette ad.
Yeah.
Or they won't appear with an alcohol, because those are their beliefs. So the agencies tell me, well, fur is just the same thing. But it's not, because furs, it's an animal-based product. And the fashion industry, fibers and textiles are based
Off of.
from animals. So we are a little different than just not being in an alcohol ad or a cigarette ad. Wool comes from sheep. Silk blouse comes from a silkworm. And in order to get that silk thread, that silkworm has to be scorched at the highest heat to pull the silk. How come nobody says, well, I'm anti-silk?
That's right.
That worm dies, that silkworm dies a bad death.
Wow.
So, you can't be a little bit pregnant.
Yeah.
You're either in it or you're not.
Got it.
Someone like Stella McCartney is all in. She's all in. Every part of her life is vegan, and it's non-animal use, and I respect that because she's all in. But don't tell me that you're not going to wear a fur coat, but then you come in wearing leather pants and leather boots and a leather pocketbook and a leather jacket.
It's the truth. I like this concept. Thank you so much for your time.